Welcome back. Andrew Bolt coming up shortly. Joining me now. Plenty of words to get to tonight. Wordsmith broadcaster Kel Richards joins us. A bit of a twist tonight. Cambridge Dictionary, Kel. They've released their newly added list of words. You take it away. What do you make of them? Trad wife. Let's start with that.
Oh, OK. They've issued a list of 6,000 words. Here's a few. Tradwife is what we call a portmanteau word, and that's two words packed in the one little package. So it's traditional and wife packed together, and it means a woman who decides to make her life of mainly domestic responsibilities, that kind of thing. And it's a kind of global revolt against a fourth wave feminism. Not a bad word.
Yeah, and it's taken on a bit of in the United States in particular. I think there's a lot of people who are actually living their life as trad wives. Now, some of these other words, I've got no idea how to pronounce them, so you can correct me. Skibidi.
Yes. Oh, that's a great attempt, Steve. It was like my first attempt. I've discovered it's Skibidi. You put the emphasis on the first syllable, Skibidi. It's used by the geeks and the nerds in their incomprehensible exchanges online. And basically, the key is it doesn't mean anything. So they put it in sometimes to mean cool or uncool or good or bad because it means nothing. It's just a bit of filler. You might remember Fatima Payman used it in the Senate last year sometime, September of last year, to try to appear cool. Always a mistake. Don't try to use words you don't understand. It means nothing.
So if I were to say, you know, Kel is every Wednesday night Skibidi, I'd be giving you a compliment or saying nothing?
You'll be saying nothing, and your words could be interpreted as meaning anything.
This other word was also used, the next word was also used in Parliament by none other than the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese himself, Delulu.
Yes, he used the phrase Delulu with no Salulu in the election campaign, and it came back to bite him in the Parliament because Delulu is a modern abbreviation of delusion, and Delulu with no Salulu is a delusion without a solution. But like all middle-aged men who tries to use youth talk, it don't work, and you end up just looking silly, I think.
So it's just a shortening of the actual word delusion, but does it have the same meaning?
Exactly the same meaning. Nothing has changed, and it's just a slightly illiterate way of saying delusional.
So you say Cambridge have put, what, 600 new words into the dictionary?
6,000. 6,000.
6,000. So
yeah.
How could we possibly, in the English language, in any given year, I guess they do this annually, do they? How could you have 6,000 new words? Oh,
we are living in a particularly rich period of word generation, largely because of IT, largely because of online stuff. The kids and the geeks and nerds are constantly coining new words, and every time something is invented, we didn't have AI a year ago. AI is a new expression. It's in the list. It goes into the Cambridge Dictionary this year. So technological developments, the geeks and the nerds, all the things happening online, the way the kids are speaking, we easily generate 6,000 words a year.
Here's an ignorant question from me. Does the Cambridge Dictionary still get published in hard copy form, or do people use an online version?
Well, you can buy one to sit on your desktop if you want to, Steve, but almost everyone now uses dictionaries online. Electronically, they're much better because they're searchable. They're much easier to search online. I go to the big Oxford Dictionary, which if I bought it in print would cost me thousands of dollars and is 20 volumes. Instead of that, I go online. They update it all the time and I can search it.
Now, Luke, not L-U-K-E, L-E-W-K, which we'll show on the screen. Does that sounds like a rude word to me?
No, it's just look, the word look, and it's pronounced in a kind of twee way, Luke. You say the word look from the front of the mouth instead of the back of the mouth, it comes out Luke, and it's a way of describing very fancy clothes for a special occasion. Oh, what a good look you've got. It came from RuPaul's drag show, and that's all you need to know about it.
I don't want to know any more about that. Brogliarchy, what's that mean?
Brogliarchy is an oligarchy of blokes who get together, usually in IT, usually very rich, exercising a lot of power. So it's an oligarchy, small group exercising power, but they're all got their heads together, they're the same age. They're brothers. broliarchy.
Okay, I'm not even going to ask you about mouse jiggler because I don't want to know. And inspo, I'm sure, is not a particularly impressive word. Kel, great. I'll see you next week. Kel Richards, isn't he fantastic? If you want to look up those words, go online.